Welcome back into the Awesemo YouTube channel, guys. My name is Geoff Ulrich, bringing you some no-house advantage picks for Monday Night Football Week 15. We got the Minnesota Vikings. We got the Chicago Bears. We got no-house advantage, which is 100% peer-to-peer site here to help you level the playing field. It makes it easier for you to win than those traditional DFS sites. No-house advantage offers over 500 player props, and the best part about it is all new users there can get a $25 deposit bonus when they use the promo code Awesemo. So be your friends, not the house. Download in the App Store today and win big with player props on No House Advantage. And I've got 3 picks, 3 player props you should be targeting on No House Advantage this week. Again, we got the Chicago Bears, we got the Minnesota Vikings, and I like going over to the Chicago Bears to start things off. David Montgomery over 65.5 rush yards. I do think the Chicago offense is going to show up a little bit here. I know that'll be a rarity, but Minnesota Vikings, not a good rush defense. Very overrated just as a defense in general. They've allowed 7 70-plus yard games to opposing running backs already this year. They've got one of the worst yards per carries against marks in the league as well. And David Montgomery, as we've seen, if the Bears ever do get up in a game, he gets the carries, he gets the snaps. He's been pretty effective as a runner too. And I really do think Chicago's offense with Justin Fields, they're going to be a little bit better here than people realize in this game against that not very good Minnesota defense. I think taking the over on David Montgomery here is something you should be looking to. So give me the over on 65.5 rush yards, to start things out. Second pick, let's go over to the Minnesota side of the ball because they do have a very good offense as well. Maybe their defense isn't so good, but we got a guy here in KJ Osborn really sort of taking the bull by the horns as a secondary receiver. And I like going over on his receiving yards as well. 50.5 receiving yards on No House Advantage is his prop this week. Now, Adam Thielen hasn't practiced all week. He has been listed as questionable. If Thielen did play, I might not be as bullish on this number, but KJ Osborn played over 90% of the snaps last week. He has clearly grabbed that number 2 receiving role, and even if Thielen does play, there's a good chance he's not going to be 100% and won't play that many snaps. So I really do like the over on Osborn, regardless of that Thielen situation. Chicago has the 2nd worst yards per attempt mark in the league over the last 3 games. Their secondary is just brutal. It does not have a bunch of athletes back there at all. KJ Osborn been getting targets downfield, 80 yards in his last game. And again, the snaps are there. The target share is probably going to go up as he keeps playing more too. I like the over on KJ Osborn this week. Last one, let's stick with this Minnesota pass game because that's really their bread and butter. And Kirk Cousins, for as bad a record as he has in prime time, he's been pretty efficient this year as a quarterback, just putting up stats. And I like going over on the 1.5 touchdown passes here. 6 of the last 7 QBs the Chicago Bears defense has faced has gone over 1.5 touchdowns. So 2 or more touchdowns allowed in 6 of the last 7 games by the Chicago Bears. The Bears have a decent rush defense. They even have an okay pass rush. They do not have a good secondary at all. They do not have the bodies to cover Justin Jefferson and KJ Osborn. Cousins has also been very, very good in the red zone. Minnesota has the 6th best red zone efficiency in the league this year. Cousins, very good passer rating in the red zone as well. I like going over on this touchdown pass prop. Again, 1.5 touchdowns for Kirk Cousins. I would take the over. So just to summarize, guys, we got David Montgomery over 65.5 rush yards. We got KJ Osborn over 50.5 receiving yards. And we got Kirk Cousins over 1.5 touchdowns as well, passing touchdowns. I am pretty bullish on this game. I think there'll be a few more points than people think. But regardless of what you think, those are going to be our 3 props for No House Advantage for that Monday Night Football game. Make sure you smash the like button before you leave, guys. Subscribe to the Awesemo YouTube channel if you haven't already. Have yourselves a great Monday Night Football. We got 2 games this week. I'm Geoff Ulrich, and we'll talk to you soon.